Hey guys, Afri here from SaberMach. I'm super excited to show you guys today one of our newer products that we have. Here I have in my hands what we call the Photon G4. Now, if you are an avid fan of anime, you might have recognized this specific saber from one of the more popular animes out there. So we've tried our best to achieve as accurate as possible, all the finer details, the grooves, even a working carabiner at the back of the pommel. So I'm just going to share with you guys super quickly the cool features of this particular saber. But before I do that, I'm just going to share with you guys that this particular saber is the Master Series with Neopixel, powered by the Prizm 5.5. So of course, if you are one of the more avid fans of the boards out there, you'd probably know the various features of this board. So I'm just going to plug in the Neopixel blade. Here we have with the TCSS connector. So I'm just going to plug it in and give it a quick Alright. Okay, so before we go through all the cool features of this particular saber, now to recognize which buttons, because this one is powered by the Master Series, so it has the main activation as well as the auxiliary switch. The main activation switch is of course with the saber pointing forward with this particular greebly. The one nearest to your thumb would be the main activation switch. So I'm just going to power it up. So as you can see, this particular font has the purple bit. So we're trying to achieve how it looks like in the anime. Now of course, the Prizm 5.5 or Master Series here comes with the cool features such as your AccuBolt. And of course comes with the classic blade lockup, and of course flash on clash, and that really cool scrolling effect. So I'm just going to power it up again to show you guys. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys the blade tip. So with the Neopixel strip inside the blade, as you can see, it's fully lit evenly and there's little to no shadow spots between the two strips inside, and of course all the way to the tip of the saber, of the blade. Just turn this off. Alright, now moving on to the physical outlook of this particular saber, I'm just going to remove the blade so I can show you guys the outside as well as the insides of this saber. Okay, there we go. Alright, so as you can see, this saber comes with a S.S.P with the gunmetal as well as what do you call this? Black titanium S.S.P. It's a really cool accent that we have. Now let me just unscrew the pommel. Yeah. And of course this carabiner is a functioning one. Now one of the coolest things about the updated things about the internals here in SaberMach is that it features a rail system chassis. I'm just going to slide this out and show you guys the inside. So this chassis is held by a ball retention with a spring inside that holds the chassis. So as you can see, when I pull out this chassis, there is a groove. Now that groove, held by the ball retention, does not allow the chassis to move or twist Now, in our older design, what we had and what we learned was that the chassis tend to swing around and move and twist, and that actually caused some tension in the wiring, and it might, you know, cause the wiring to be weakened and eventually snap. So as you can see, the wiring in this chassis is pretty clean. There are no exposed wiring. All the wiring are hidden inside the chassis itself. Now you might have noticed that there are two kinds of recharging the Saber. So one is pulling out the battery and charging the battery using your 18650 charger, as well as charging it via your classic 2.1 mm recharge port. Now there's a kill key in here, one of the, I think, ingenious designs done by Rick over at Goth 3 Designs, the twist kill key. So I'm just gonna, not really good with my left hand, I'm just gonna twist. It's pretty tight, but yeah, there we go. So I can pull this kill key out and charge the Saber using the charger provided by us. Alternatively, of course, we probably would have guessed that you know, fans out there who love to troop would definitely go to cons and find their Sabers draining of batteries. So that's why we decided to use the battery removable chassis as well, in order for troopers and costumers out there to be able to just change the battery as and when, instead of, you know, finding a power source to charge the Saber through the recharge port. Now, of course, the Prizm board itself, 5.5, is one of the updated boards as compared to the 5.1 that we used to use. And you know, if you are quite an explorer like myself, you'd obviously try and find out all the really cool features of the 5.5 in the Master series that we have. So yeah, and there we go. This is what I have to show you for the internals of pretty much all our premium Sabers that we are releasing. So I think these took quite a while for us to learn about and make changes and updates to our Sabers. Of course, we adapt and grow here in SaberMach. Just sliding it back in. And there we go. The SaberMach Photon G4 Master Series with a Neopixel. Enjoy, and we'll see you again very soon. Just in case you thought the video was over, I just wanted to show you guys something really cool that came out of our customs department. So a customer who pre-ordered one of the Photon G4 requested for a different kind of color scheme. So it's a really cool kind of a royal purplish S.S.P that we have. So yeah, if you're ever thinking of, you know, getting your own Saber, the Photon G4 or even our other Sabers, and you know, you so wish to have a unique kind of color scheme, you can always drop us an email and let us know. And of course, we'll be happy to meet your demands. We'll try our best. And yeah. So enjoy these two beauties and have a good day.
So this is the G4 Saber. Really nice. It has the auxiliary switch and the activation switch and the auxiliary switch at the side using the bonus tactile switch. And of course, this is a in-hill LED, as you can see. It's a beautiful Saber. It has an accurate carabiner attached at the base of the pommel. The sound vents are on the side, so it's really loud as well. We have accurately replicated the emitter and control box is one piece over here. So it features a 1-inch blade retention screw method. Yep, this is beautiful saber. Absolutely one of our best creation. Yep, so thanks for watching.